Right, everybody. I want to do another topic video, and I want to talk about Jonny Evans. And should he be starting for Manchester United, I'll be talking about the Northern Ireland centre back in a bit more detail. Giving you what my centre back period would be after the international break, we do have some injuries to talk about. So yeah, I'm going to get straight into it. So obviously, Jonny Evans, a player who really did get thrown into it against um, Aston Villa on the weekend, but he did a sublime job. And people are calling now for him to be the starting centre back for Manchester United alongside, well, it was Maguire, but he's injured, alongside Mattis de Ligt. Now I can see why. Jonny Evans, I think ever since he's joined Manchester United, every game he's played, he's had a very, very solid game. Listen, if only he was 10 years younger, he's a fantastic player, knows what it's like to play for Manchester United. He won a lot of trophies for us. And for me, has been an ultimate professional since joining. Now, he wasn't meant to sign. He's got another contract at United. I think it runs out in the summer. He's done a very, very good job so far. And I think definitely, particularly in the game against Brentford, I would look to start him. I think he's done a very, very good job. Compared to Martinez to start to the season, it hasn't been great. And he just hasn't looked like the normal Lisandro Martinez. Maguire's out with the injury. So I think in the next game, Ten Hag should go with de Ligt and Jonny Evans. I think he should ditch the Martinez and de Ligt partnership for now because it's not working. Lenny Euro, he's back doing training, but we'll still take a couple of weeks, so we'll be able to see him after the international break, hopefully. So that'd be another positive. I think it's a big season for Erik Ten Hag. And you can see the fact that Erik Ten Hag, in probably his biggest game of his United career to this date, decided to drop his two main centre-backs, really tells you everything you need to know. The performance was very, very poor. The quality, the standard was shocking, to be honest with you. I think you look at the players which Erik Ten Hag really went for. He went with experience, he went with the quality as well, and that's ultimately what he got. Jonny Evans was fantastic again, Villa, and for me, definitely should be starting. And then you'll take it by game basis to see if Jonny Evans has a bad game. He will have to be dropped, and someone else will come in. Whether if he has a continued good and run games, fine form, increases his performances, does a very, very good job, which Jonny Evans can do. They probably start more games. Obviously, the pace is an issue, but I think in the way that we played against Aston Villa, the game model did really suit Jonny Evans. I think the quality of his performance was very, very good. I think it was to a top standard. Now, Erik Ten Hag obviously trusts Jonny Evans. He got the man of the match in the game against Villa. If you look at his assets, particularly just looking briefly ahead to that Brentford game, Brentford, they have got pace in behind. And I think the way that we look to exploit them would be, I think, using Jonny Evans. He's got a very, very good passing range. Very good in the air, very good on the ball. Left foot, right foot, comfortable. And I think Erik Ten Hag will reward him with a start, which ultimately for me, he thoroughly deserves. I wouldn't go too far in saying he deserves to start the next 10 games, because you have to take every game by game and really assess what's going on into the next game. But ultimately for me, he's been that ultimate professional, someone who we can rely on, someone whose performances have been great since joining Manchester United, and he's 37 years old. I think he was going to retire, and then obviously United kind of came in and helped him out. But what a player he is. I think he just gets it, just no petulance, just gets straight to the business, the ultimate professional. And someone, for me, he will be a very, very big player for Manchester United this season. I think we're going to utilise him with the injuries that we have, with the defenders off form that we have. We can really rely on Jonny Evans. And that's not saying he'll have a perfect 100% game every single game, but we know with the quality that he has, the ability, the confidence, the leadership, the mentality, I think that would be a perfect asset for Manchester United. So definitely for me, going into that Brentford game, he does deserve to start. His performance has been great. He's really worked on kind of getting back into shape. He's had a few injuries, but yeah, overall, what a fantastic player. Listen, he is 37, probably won't be here next summer, but for this season, with the form, with the players that we have, I think really utilising Jonny Evans for experience, leadership and quality will be absolutely amazing for Manchester United. But let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments. This has been another Manchester United topic video talking Jonny Evans and what really is like the future for him at the football club. I think he, as I said, the next few games you'll probably see him start, and that really does send you the message for the Maguires, for the Lindelofs, for the Martinez, for the de Ligt. Obviously Euro's injured, but for these players to really start working, because ultimately if Jonny Evans, 37 years old, being your best centre back when we've got a multiple league winner in de Ligt, Martinez has won trophies, Maguire's a very, very good player, we signed him for 80 million, it does tell you everything you need to know. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Peace.